You knew that, just we're all clear here, that money came from CMG, right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly who, but yeah.
In the homicide video, as he runs away, we can see his pants are sagging.
Yes.
Can we in fact see the color of his underwear in the homicide video?
Yes, we can.
Is it also blue?
Yes.
So he's looking at it like this. My brother is doing life. It's evident that he did this shit. The man is being identified down to the streaks in his dirty ass drawers. Whether it's morally wrong or it's right to y'all, especially y'all street niggas, man. This ain't a street nigga platform. This is a Southern Soul cowboy platform, clearly. I'm gonna say this. Jermarcus Johnson, do your thing, brother.
You are now tuned in to the LaFlareLounge with your host, IG-TheLaFlareLounge.
You are watching a master at work.
All right, man. We are back with a day 2 recap of the Young Dolph trial. Day 3 is starting right now. So I guess I'll inform y'all if you haven't been keeping up. So let's start with the medical examiner's shocking testimony yesterday. First, the medical examiner set the tone with her chilling account of the murder. Young Dolph wasn't just shot. He was hit with over 20 bullets, and only 4 of them exited his body.
Okay. So as to the total entry wounds to this victim, how many were there?
20.
20. Okay. How about the exit wounds?
4.
Okay. And in your medical opinion, were these gunshot wounds enough to cause death?
They were.
Okay. And within a reasonable degree of medical certainty, did you render an opinion as to the cause of this victim's death?
I did.
But what was the cause of that?
Gunshot wounds of the head, torso, and neck.
Okay. And did you render an opinion as to the manner of death?
I did.
And what was your opinion?
Homicide.
Imagine the weight of that testimony as crime scene photos were projected in the courtroom. The jury, visibly shaken, could barely handle the brutal truth of how Dolph's life was taken. It wasn't just a murder. It was an execution. Now, Jermarcus Johnson did the ultimate betrayal. You see, Jermarcus Johnson, the half-brother of Justin Johnson, took betrayal to a whole new level. In his testimony, he confessed that he helped Justin evade the police, all while keeping Justin's phone in Memphis to create a diversion. The plan? Make it seem like Justin never left town, even though he was on the run. Jermarcus wasn't just playing lookout. He was running Justin's social media, keeping up appearances and maintaining his rap persona, all while the internet buzzed with suspicions that Justin had killed Young Dolph. It's wild to think while the streets were talking about Justin being the suspect, his social media account stayed active, as if everything was normal. Jermarcus's involvement here just turned into something straight out of a movie. A brother helping his sibling dodge the law while helping his rap image. The courtroom must have been reeling from that testimony. And then we have Cornelius Smith Jr., who admitted not only to being at the scene, but also dropped a bombshell. CMG, Yo Gotti's label, allegedly paid $50,000 for his lawyer fees. That's right. Smith's defense was funded by the same camp that had beef with Young Dolph. Justin Johnson's defense jumped on this.
You knew that, just we're all clear here, that money came from CMG, right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly who, but yeah.
All right. So you talked today, you got paid for what you just testified to, didn't you?
After I was locked up,
You got paid,
my
right?
lawyer was paid. Lawyer.
You got $50,000 to pay a lawyer, right?
I didn't get it in my hand for it. I don't know how much it was, but for it, my lawyer got paid.
Okay. $1,000 to represent you. Did he not?
Saying Smith couldn't be trusted, that he was just trying to manipulate the system to reduce his sentence. You see, this revelation brought up the big question: how far does CMG's involvement go? Was this orchestrated by Big Juk, Yo Gotti's brother, as Smith claimed? Or was Yo Gotti the real mastermind, pulling the strings and using Juk to execute the plan? We know Dolph had a long-standing feud with them, but this trial is unearthing layers that might implicate more than just people who pulled the trigger. You see, and now the craziest twist that happened, Captain Underpants, aka Justin Johnson, was identified not by the surveillance footage, but by his blue underwear. Yes, you heard that right. His pants were sagging so low during the murder that his blue underwear was caught on camera. And the prosecution wasn't done with him yet. Fast forward to when Johnson went to an apartment complex to get patched up after being shot. He bent over to get something out of his car, and guess what? Those same blue drawers was caught on camera again.
In the homicide video, as he runs away, we can see his pants are sagging.
Yes.
Can we in fact see the color of his underwear in the homicide video?
Yes, we can.
Is it also blue?
Yes.
The prosecution is using this detail to tie Johnson directly to the crime scene. If it wasn't bad enough for Johnson, now his wardrobe choices have come back to haunt him in court, making him look sloppy and giving the prosecution an embarrassing yet crucial piece of evidence to nail him with. So where does this leave us? This trial is no longer just about who pulled the trigger, it's about a much bigger conspiracy. Did Big Ju act alone? Or was Yo Gotti pulling the strings behind the scenes? With CMG funding legal defenses and brothers turning on each other, the stakes are getting higher by the minute. The feds could be eyeing Yo Gotti, and this trial might just reveal how deep the connections really go. As the walls close in on Justin Johnson and the conspiracy around Young Dolph's death unravels, the courtroom is left in suspense. We've got family betrayals, bought witnesses, and even blue underwear becoming crucial evidence. This trial has turned into a full-blown real-life thriller, and day 3 today is sure to reveal even more. So stay tuned, because this roller coaster isn't slowing down. We're just getting to the wildest part of this ride, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy, IG-TheLaFlareLounge.
It's him.
What up, YouTube? It's the Top G, and if you're not subscribed to the LaFlare Lounge, then you better tap in now.
Hey man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. I need y'all to do that. That's free. That's showing love, man. If you don't want to subscribe, make sure you just at least hit the like button. Let's help out a young black business. You feel me? Now look, man. First off, I want to say R.I.P. to Dolph. Condolences to his family. I know this was a particular hard day to actually be in that courtroom, because they showed visuals. They showed all the bullet holes in his t-shirt, things of that nature for evidence. And my whole thing is, god damn, man, the extreme violence that's going on in these inner cities is crazy, man. They said that he was riddled with bullets, 20 shots or more to be exact, and only 4 exit wounds. Young Dolph didn't stand a chance, to be honest with you. Like, he got caught lacking for real. It's very unfortunate that that's the way that things had to go down, man. So condolences to the family, condolences to his kids, everybody. You know, we miss you, Dolph. R.I.P. So he's looking at it like this. My brother is doing life. It's evident that he did this shit. The man is being identified down to the streaks in his dirty ass draws. Now, first, let's get into this whole Jermarcus Johnson, Justin Johnson. We talking Cain and Abel. We talking brothers who are going against each other right now. Specifically, Jermarcus Johnson, who is the half brother, the older brother, who Justin went to for help after committing the murder. Now, he's facing 6 to 12 years if he didn't testify. We're really facing that still after testifying. So basically, the police ain't letting up on him. They saying, hey, you helped him get out of town. I'm hearing something about maybe he helped him get a car. He also managed his social media, and he kept his phone, and the police were probably on a wild goose chase thinking that this man was still in Memphis, but he was probably all the way in Timbuktu. And the police do not appreciate that, even when you're giving your cooperation. So he's facing time. So they're saying he's probably thinking like, hey man, it's either, should I go down with him and do 12 years, or should I get this 6? He came to me for help. I didn't ask for this. I didn't go out there and kill this man. So my question for y'all is, if you're Jermarcus Johnson, what would y'all do? Do y'all think that Jermarcus Johnson is right? Do y'all think that Jermarcus Johnson should be telling on his brother? His brother's going down either way. That's how you're looking at it. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. First of all, let me say this. I wouldn't have done half the shit Jermarcus Johnson did, right? But whether it's morally wrong or it's right to y'all, especially y'all street niggas, man. This ain't a street nigga platform. This is a Southern Soul Cowboy platform, clearly. I'm gonna say this. Jermarcus Johnson, do your thing, brother. Do your thing. Giving up 6 years of your life because you posted up a stupid ass music video for your brother while he was in Timbuktu with 40K. He probably ain't drop you no cash. He ain't do nothing to help you out. Yeah, go on, do your thing, Jermarcus Johnson. That's just my opinion. Y'all can let me know down below now. Now, let's get to the main factor of this case today, man. Something I did not know. It is apparent that CMG paid for Cornelius Smith Jr.'s lawyer. Now, he was saying he only got $800. Now, that's true. You only got $800 in physical money put in your hand after you was promised $40K. Now, I think that they gave the money. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they gave the money to Hernandez Govain, and he gave the money to Straight Drop, Justin Johnson. I think Justin Johnson didn't respect you, Cornelius Smith Jr. And I think he said, man, I'll give him a couple hundred, but I'm keeping the rest of that. That's just my personal opinion. Now, what I will say is, this deeper than rap. They gave you a $50,000 lawyer, CMG, because they was trying to shut you up. They didn't want you to get on here snitching and saying the very things that you saying right now. You up here saying, hey, yeah, I got 50K from their lawyer and everything like that. Now you implicating them. And now somebody like Yo Gotti, where Big Juke is dead now, Yo Gotti might take the blame. If they go and they can somehow connect the fact that his account or his CMG business accounts was literally using money that they earned through their profits of music and entertainment, and that this was used to do a drill on Young Dolph, oh, we got a whole racketeering case by the feds, and Yo Gotti gonna be the main one to get it. And that's because his brother's dead. They ain't going down together. He's going down alone. This is getting real scary right now. I know Yo Gotti just sitting around telling Vanessa to shut the hell up with her corny ass, and he biting his nails. Calling his lawyer, what can we do? Check the accounts. Because this could be a move that Big Juke did do on his own, but it could affect how Yo Gotti moved. You know what I'm saying? Because Big Juke was being dissed along with Yo Gotti. It wasn't just Yo Gotti that had a street beef with Young Dolph. So I know that prayers are being up and hoping that they come down. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Do y'all think that Yo Gotti is in a world of trouble? And hey, man, say, man, I'm gonna just end it like this, man. All of this could have been avoided. Now, I do want to say this. A lot of y'all are saying stuff like, Young Dolph didn't deserve this. He was a family man. He was trying to give back to his community. And while I understand all that and all of that is valid, we got to remember that Young Dolph is the one that escalated this issue into the public eye. And when you do that in the public eye, you got to know what comes with that. Young Dolph was moving wrong. Young Dolph was in the hood in Memphis, riding around with a camo car, easily being spotted, homeboy security, going to pick up cookies by himself for his mama. I get it. We all human and we should be able to do those things, but we already know what comes with the inner city, and we know the damage that has been done. You have been shot by CMG. You have been shot at by CMG over 100 times. You proceeded to make a track list taunting them. You made a song taunting them. You made a diss track talking about how I fronted your big brother, I fucked your baby mama, things of that nature. So with that, we already know a bruised ego comes with violence when it comes to street niggas. Street niggas are some of the most emotional people that you will ever meet. So whether it was Yo Gotti or Big Juke, somebody pressed the button to kill you. And at the end of the day, these egos and emotions are what got everybody into this situation. These are big dogs in the game. These men are over 40. Young Dolph was what, 36 or something to that nature when he passed away. These are dudes that are old enough to know these situations. They shouldn't be doing this, but they getting the youth involved in killing rather than just changing people's lives, signing them to record deals, giving back to the community. They rather sit around and continue to participate in street activities. And y'all already know business and street politics do not match. It's never going to work. So while we're wrapping up the day 2 trial, I'll be dropping the day 3 later. I think Justin Johnson is completely fucked. They got your brother testifying against you. They got the person that you committed the body with testifying against you. Hernandez Govan is probably going to, or Orange Mound Quint, as y'all call him, he's going to testify against you. They saying that he's the one who set up Jermarcus Johnson, not Jermarcus Johnson, but Cornelius Smith Jr. to even get caught by the police after they were on the run. So everybody's working. The man had a $90,000 bond on a conspiracy to commit murder charge. They let that man out to work some more, to set niggas up, to probably get Big Jook, evidence against him, but he died. Probably to, get evidence against CMG. This is going deeper than y'all think. So I don't know what's going to happen from here, but we'll be hearing more interesting news today. Y'all make sure that y'all tune in. If you like this video, hit the like button. Please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, man. It's free to show love. We out, baby. Boom.
Big Just LaFlare.
It's him.